Hello, I'm Nikita Morel, a copywriter and marketing strategist for architects, and welcome to day 25 of 30 architecture website fixes in 30 days. So today we're going to be looking at a few simple ways to reduce the cognitive load, so prospective clients can process the information on your website and stick around for longer. Okay, let's dive right in. So today I'm going to show you one of my favorite architecture firms, which is Architecture. So when you first land on their homepage, as you can see, you are met with a pixelated video of their projects. It definitely grabs your attention and you immediately get the sense that this is not your average architecture firm. I just really love how they've taken a risk with this. You can see it's different and memorable and you can't help but watch it for a few seconds. But then if you're like me, you start to feel a bit queasy. As you scroll down, you have to read the text whilst it's still playing. So it's almost like you've got something moving in the background, and I don't know, maybe it is just me, but I feel like it is kind of hard to focus your eyes on the text. So this brings me to the concept of cognitive load. Now, cognitive load, put simply, is the brain power visitors need to use to process your website, or more specifically, a page on your website. So websites that require us to think feel like hard work. We resent using them, and that makes us view the site negatively. But that also has another intriguing consequence, and it also sometimes makes us distrust the site. We get frustrated. So cognitive load can be likened to visiting Times Square, for example. For the first time, you visit Times Square and there is a lot to take in. Lights, screens, people, noise, smells, everything's hitting you in the face at once. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and all you want to do is run back to your hotel room. So the same thing can happen on websites. Long paragraphs, different fonts and font sizes, complex graphics or icons, too many clashing colors. All these things add to the cognitive load. And obviously you do need some of these things to highlight information and to make a hierarchy and prioritize certain parts of your messaging. Otherwise it would look monotonous and difficult to process anyways. But it's all about balance. When the cognitive load gets too much, your prospective clients quit the site fast because they don't really understand what it's about or don't know how to act or, as I said before, get frustrated. So back to this example, as you continue down now you can see this is their project part of the website. And again, you start to feel overwhelmed. There's so many projects and such tiny little text and lots of descriptions and thumbnail images. And to be honest, I don't really think they're doing any of these amazing projects justice. It's hard for your brain to take this all in. And yes, there is a filter that you can click, and up here you can click public and cultural and that. But again, there's just a lot to process. But the surprising thing is when you click into one of these projects, for example, you're met with a really nice title, a good little tagline, and it's actually really easy to follow, and it's laid out in almost like a story-like sequence, weaving in quotes and facts, and it's almost as if Arm would benefit from bringing this visual layout to their homepage. So I just want to leave you with 4 quick and easy ways to reduce cognitive load. Number 1, unify your styling as much as possible. Make headings, paragraphs, etc. the same size. Number 2, use bullet points to break up large chunks of text. Number 3, be predictable. So don't try and be too creative. For example, don't call your about page Inner Wisdom or something like that. Make it easy for your prospective clients. And number 4, make sure your website has lots of white space so it's easy on the eye. So just to finish off with, I really want to show you, I guess, a good example. Another one of my favorite firms, Visual Architecture. As you can see, this is their homepage. You're met with lots of white space, really strong tagline, always seeing potential. As you scroll down, again, everything is where it should be. You don't really have to think or decode or use your brain too much to figure out what's going on. And then the news, and the same thing, when you click into their about page, it's just very neat and easy to understand. As you can see, lots of white space, strong images, professional images. So again, it meets your expectations. So remember, don't make your prospective client work too hard when they land on your website, because if you make them use too much brain power, well, they'll just get fed up and exit your page faster than you can say Zaha Hadid. So please stay away from scrolling, blinking, fading, and moving text. Pick one if you have to, but just really just pick one actually. Okay, but seriously, make it easy for your prospective clients to understand and process your page, and they will thank you by staying longer on your website. And finally, if you need help with your website or just need a bit of direction, then please send me an email at hello@nikitamorel.com. And yeah, I would love to hear from you. And please stay tuned for tomorrow. We will be discussing something very interesting and it will be day 26. So hope to see you and tune in then.